We've got to go. Now.
What's going on?
The situation in Remire village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Mm-hmm.
Kill! Kill! Ah!
Ooh.
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
This is unbelievable. There's no way to tell who's lost their mind from who's mad with fear.
If we don't act quickly, things are just going to keep getting worse.
It's horrifying.
I really don't want to get involved here, but we can't leave these people on their own, right?
How about we hit him hard enough to knock him out, but not hard enough to kill him?
That's too reckless. But... I'll admit I can't think of a better option.
If some must die, just know it was by the will of the goddess.
Stop that, Marianne. We have to save all of them. There's no way this madness is by the will of the goddess.
Nobles are responsible for the safety of the commoners. By the honor of House Gloucester, I swear that I will save them all.
Claude, there are some strange-looking people here.
So you noticed too. Look, there's a suspicious group hiding amongst the villagers. Could they be the culprits? If so...
They will not be forgiven.
There you have it. Our objective is clear. Take down that suspicious group and rescue the villagers.
Yes, they've definitely been driven into a stupor by something.
Yeah, their eyes were messed up. That was...
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I was told about the motion controls. I spent, like, the first 20 hours of this series trying to figure out, like, do I press a button? Like, how do I do this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's take a look at the map. Okay, so we've got rampaging villagers, church soldiers, dear sweet datums.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of villagers. A lot of it. Ooh, hi.
Wait, Tomas! Why is he at the heart of this?
I think we know.
He's...
I mean, he's always been kind of creepsy. Okay. We're probably going to want to give Claude 2 chest keys.
Now, is an objective to prevent the crazy villagers from killing the soldiers and the unharmed villagers? Because there are some villagers with green bars below them.
Yeah. Bring Ash. Bring Felix. He's pretty dang good. Die's a little easy for me, but that's okay. Dorothy is downright canon.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to decide who I want to bring. Because I've got several mage healer type characters that I really enjoy. I like Lysithea.
I would have at least one either Pegasus or horseback character just in
So
case
we've
you
got
need the
a
speed
horseback
again.
character. We've got a wyvern rider.
Okay, all right, because he recently became a wyvern rider.
Yeah. It's really the question of... There's like 1 or 2 characters that I'd like to bring more often. But so far I haven't been able to like immediately justify it. Okay, we're gonna give X Lysithea. Bring Mercedes, because she's just such a good healer. And who's the last one? Cyril? As a bonus? Oh. I guess we're giving Claude Ingrid. Never mind then. It's an easy answer. Okay, so inventory, items, Claude, items. Because we've got to give him... We've also got a lot of stat increasing items. I should probably start
There's a couple chests around
doling
too.
out.
But
Yeah.
you Ash for that. Maybe.
I've got Ash and I've got Claude. If
Okay.
I don't think Ash is going to be able to make it to the one in the far back. Let's see, map. Yeah, a lot of rampaging villagers. Don't look very tough, so I should be able to just smack him into oblivion, but I don't know. Okay, that should be good. I got a lot of melee characters.
Well, they're probably going about their business. Somehow this mind control took over their consciousness, and then they probably picked up the closest thing at hand.
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
Right, there's ones in the corners and the sides.
I'll give it my all.
Okay, so Ash can't go that way. That's fine.
Kill!
I'll prove myself.
Ash looks really good in that outfit.
I think it's because of the gray of his hair matches that of the plate on his chest.
Yeah.
Who, me?
And the rough, to some degree.
Ready
Okay,
and willing.
Claude. You're going on adventures.
Oh, he's really swift. He's able to fly across a substantial part of the field.
Yep. Yeah, making him a wyvern rider is a good idea. Obviously, he's super susceptible to ranged attacks, but that's okay. I got to start training up his skills, though. I can't control these guys, can I? No, can't.
I got this.
Darn shame. Anyway, ooh, boy.
Oh.
My boy Raphael is,
Wait, is he the chain class?
yeah,
Will you...
made him into a punch dancer. What is his charisma? Not nearly high enough.
That's my cue.
Okay, no, these guys are too swift for fire. Sagittae. Nope, Thoron? Gotta be Thoron. Thoron is stupid. I love it.
Thank you.
I see. So when all the immediate ones that would have threatened the one are gone, then they're free.
Looks like it. I like this song. This is a new song.
It is.
Stay focused.
Let us away. Here we go.
Anybody even hurt? Oh, yeah. He's hurt.
You're a big help.
Oh, it's a shame, Flame does not have...
Let's get to it.
What is she lacking?
She doesn't have physic.
Oh.
That's a bit of a shame.
Oh, some of the villagers are starting to be attacked.
Yep. Yeah, that guy in the back's gonna be an issue. But not a huge one.
Let's try.
Yeah, I made her a paladin.
Nice.
Which I think was the right choice. Ooh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, getting at some of these people in the back is an issue. Maybe I should have prepped more flyers. Then again, I think we're good. Oh, and more are coming.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's also the suspicious group that is directing these attacks as well.
Yeah.
But ultimately, save the villagers first.
Oh, good. The
Looks
villagers.
like they are fleeing, but
Yeah.
not far.
But, you know, fleeing to more defensive locations, absolutely worthwhile.
It can't be. The one giving orders to those weird ruffians. Isn't that Tomas?
Mm-hmm. At which point, when several groups start turning against the church, when are people going to question why?
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I think people were already starting to question Tomas a little bit. Sedith certainly was.
But remember, Tomas is the one was pouring into the old texts, and he was distasteful of the church's censorship of the knowledge. So what I'm getting at is these groups, a lot of them do seem vile. They're kidnapping children, they're turning villagers on one another, they're inciting rebellions, local lords are rising up against the church. But at which point is it because they realize what the church is, what the crests and the holy weapons are, and if it should be torn down? Because what if a group found out that the holy church was actually being led by demons or something?
Thanks.
Yeah.
That should...
I mean,
totally forgot to equip the new battalions.
it'd be wrong
Whoops.
to force innocents to cause chaos and to fight for them in the way that these villagers are, but imagine if you knew the truth and the church was wiping away all evidence that would say contrary, had the backing of the local lords and nobles, had so many resources at their disposal. Who knows? Not to say that Tomas and many of the other nobles and such. Well, actually, wasn't Lenato the one saying things like, oh, what were his last words? He said something along the lines of that the church was full of heretics or something. Or
Tomas, what in the world
know what I
are you
mean?
doing here?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all.
Wait, was he possessed?
What's the matter?
Ah!
So shocked you can't even speak. You were so easily fooled by my disguise. I was hiding away in Garreg Mach to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
So,
I'll have a bit of fun here, too.
That's the Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
Really? So it's really just Death Knight, evil masked man who thinks he's a flame emperor, and evil old scientist sorcerer. That's what it is? There's no weird ambiguity about who's good and who's evil. It's just wahahaha.
That's usually how Fire Emblem goes, to be honest.
But they've been setting it up so that Rhea and Sedith's authority is questioned, and that
I mean, I think that's
the
still
holy
going to be
weapons
questioned.
are actually quite vile in nature. But what are these people just...
No, god damn it. That way. Okay. Question, can I even hit this guy? For how much?
Ooh.
Quite a lot, but he can hit back pretty dang hard.
I think you'll need assistance.
Yeah. Well, my goal is not to... Let's see, my goal is actually to get to the people in the back and rescue them.
Mm-hmm.
If I can.
My technique could use some polish. I'm certain I've improved.
Because, yeah, getting up to these guys back here is going to take some doing. And it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
He's very swift.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more speed than I was expecting. Okay.
Just make sure you don't kill off the Solon character too swiftly. And the Black Knight, I don't know if you can necessarily defeat him or if you can rout him, but...
Yeah, well, as long as I don't... Wow, I punched him through the building. As long as I don't directly attack the guy, we should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he'll come out. He'll come after me, and if he does, I just bail and run away. Question mark. Except for dear sweet dad might do something dumb. I hope not. That'd be inconvenient. Let's see. Fortify. Just wait. Okay, she should be able to get to that guy. Stand there so he goes down. And nobody's...
Back to the fight.
Nobody's threatening Gerald yet. It's really the question of who starts moving, because if the goal starts moving, we're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But if he just sits there and waits, then perfect. Usually they sit there and wait, but they don't always.
Woo! You got him good.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, rescuing that one guy in the back is rough. Ow.
So far away from everything and surrounded by trees.
Too easy.
Okay, we're gonna have to have Claude bail. A lot of archers. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no. That's just a soldier.
It's not luck. It's fate.
I did not realize you'd be so within range. Well, we got the crescent sickle. Okay. Not screwed. Okay, Ash. Ow. Some of you can get to that chest. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Giant shell.
Oh.
Increases
Armor?
defense by 2. I know who I should put that
Careful.
on. Gilda. Okay, perfect. So that should be the last of the villagers once we get that other one.
Okay.
And Claude's in position.
Oh, there's one more beyond there.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Claude's in position.
Yep. So there were no more hostages on the other side?
I don't think so. Wait, okay. Just gonna have you move there. The rusted lance. She should be able to kill that guy in one.
Woo! Critical.
One of these. I really do feel like RNG is totally in my favor. I wonder if there's some kind of like
If
waiting
it amps
system.
up.
specific to Fire Emblem, because that feels really broken. Okay, assist, fortify? Within range. Fortify.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think this is wise, so I'm just gonna sit her there. What can she do? The real question is,
Thank you.
do the random mook soldiers start like just chucking themselves at what's his name again? Solon. Those who slither in the dark. Oh. Maybe they're also dragons? Is everyone dragons? Or church
I wonder how
soldier.
those cashews taste that you had.
What was that?
Are these?
Oh, those cashews? They're pretty good. They're not super salty like the last one. Why would you do this? That church soldier is just gonna commit Sudoku on Solon.
Sudoku? You mean seppuku?
Yeah, but honorable Sudoku sounds better. Question, can I rescue Ash? Oh, that's convenient. Yoink! Because, yeah, Ash was just going to be bumming around back there forever. Not the most convenient. Let's see. Good way to smack this guy around. Still using training lances, but that's fine. Okay, we already got the chest, so that's easy. Just Iron Sword this guy to death. And then we probably back off, because I do not want Solon to start biffing me in the face.
It impresses me that cashews can exist in high quantities at all, considering how they're fruits, giant fruits with little tiny cashews at the bottom.
It's entirely a labor of, well, I'm going to say exploitation. Because it's just like a high-intensity labor
Piece of cake.
that people do. Kind of like harvesting saffron and some other things.
Thank you.
Mildly on
I
the
mean,
plus.
it explains them.
As we can. Now it's time to capture Solon.
It explains why they're more expensive than peanuts, but peanuts I hear are just overall really good nuts for... I think they're good nuts for the environment. I think because they have those little pod things growing underground, they bring a lot of nutrients back.
You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
Well, he did.
Ooh. Who did he kill? Wander?
Well, shoot.
What just happened?
I gotta hustle.
Who did he slay?
Just a random dude.
I was just looking away for a moment. They probably did that intentionally as a show of force, power.
Oh, this is inconvenient. Because I really want to kill that...
You want to kill the Death Knight, right?
Yeah. Oh. Oh no, I'm not within... No, I am within range.
I'll go.
Let's hope he doesn't charge the boss.
Let's get to it.
I don't think this game is loony enough for that.
I'll give it my
Because that would certainly go real bad for me. If Geralt just charged the boss and I had to save his ass.
You just think that... Well, remember, we predicted that your father might die at any moment. It could be written into the plot, but who knows?
Please don't move. Please. Why?
What? Yep.
This is the end.
Yep.
Damn.
Am
I losing my edge?
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah,
it's a... Because it's a lose...
it's a lose condition, so he just
torpedoed... He killed himself on the enemy, and you had no control over him. That's...
shitty?
At this point, you might have to restart the whole fight. How would you prevent him? Are you just supposed to... prevent the last villager from being saved long enough so that you can... I don't know how else you would be able to accomplish it.
Let us away.
Got one other option.
You use Flame to teleport him and keep him back.
I'm just gonna use Flame to repeatedly drag. Okay. You use Flame to repeatedly drag him backwards.
Here we go.
Not much else I can do here.
Let's get to
But
it.
I should be able to just forcibly recall him, because he's not gonna move until we rescue every
rescue all
person.
the villagers, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way I can protect any of the,
Thank you.
Realistically, this would be so much easier if I had the main character on a horse, too. Because all I have to do is kill that Death Knight first.
Right.
Just killing that Death Knight sucks.
Too easy.
Okay, they missed Claude this time around. Yeah, I know. It's dicey. This guy hits, but then Claude just wrecks him.
Never
And we get a cool scythe, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I think we can get this. I was just shitty, and the fact that... I hate NPCs in this game. Like, I'd be fine with protecting them, but the fact that they'll just charge forward with the Death Wish is really frustrating.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially for this mission where, you know, I potentially can kill the Death Knight and get something that I kind of need. Having an NPC just, like...
Jeopardize the outcome, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is just, like, why would you design it this way? I realize it's just to light a fire under your ass and so on and so forth, but this sucks. I think we could try and have her... Not betting on it.
I'll go.
Who, me?
Okay, hand axe to that guy's face. I'm not even going to try and rescue the soldier anymore. There's no saving him.
Stay focused.
One thing I do miss from the previous games is if you had a character with like a higher weight value than another, you could actually rescue, quote unquote, a character. And it was really nice because you could effectively have flyers pick up other characters and move them around the field. Meaning I could straight up just have, like, Leone pick up the main character and move him around. Sadly, it doesn't work that way in this. Okay, Iron Sword. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's see. Might as well have her chuck an axe at this guy.
I'm all sweaty.
I guess the other hilarious thing would be, yeah, this guy isn't even that hurt yet.
Yeah, he
I'm
hasn't
just
gotten
gonna-
hurt. Just let him keep running.
Gonna be a bit of a
Postpone.
dick. Oh, hey, heal. I almost never actually get to cast healing spells as the main character.
Yeah.
That never happens. Okay, kill this guy. But it was awesome for moving around really slow characters. For picking up like really low HP characters that needed actually to be rescued. It's a question, how far back can we go? Run Ash through the fire again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I don't think the archer is coming back for me. Yeah, okay.
Can he fly through? Or, wait, no, you still need someone to save that guy. And,
Yeah.
But then if you save him, then that starts the battle with the sorcerer.
Yeah, correct. So
So are you just going to fly Claude
I'm
back
actually
to
going
the
to
Death
have
Knight?
her maybe start running there. Because it would be hilarious to just have a healer
Healing him up?
Constantly, yeah.
Huh, thanks.
Constantly just healing one of those like villagers perpetually until I kill the Dark Knight. Let's see. I'm gonna move her here. Just in case. Okay. So he is going to completely... No, we did demolish that guy.
Ah, he missed him.
Okay, 2 more rounds, and then I have to take that guy out. Oh my god.
They're still standing in the flames.
He's just gonna stand in the fire because he doesn't have anything better to do. Oh, that is so stupid.
That soldier got taken out. Oh, now he moves.
Fire is dangerous. Let's see, I've got one of these. Oh, I probably should have actually picked up a,
One issue is that Death Knight's surrounded by his own little battalion of...
Not like any of them are terribly threatening.
Okay.
Even if I'm the wrong character class, I'm still largely unstoppable. Thing's good. Ash is standing in the fire, so let's get him out of there. Let's see, I have nothing but that. I love it how I just have Raphael just standing there, watching the guy get stabbed. Oh, for a second I thought he was changed his mind and decided to go after Claude.
Well, that guy's running headlong into the Death Knight group.
Yep. Well, I think it's time. I said I was going to use it at some point.
Oh, are you using the Sword of the Creator?
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
Well, that's not... excessive damage. Die, breakable wall. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So this guy... unless this guy somehow manages to crit. At which point we can go back in time. I think we're good. I'm gonna bring her for backup. Doubt I'm gonna need it. But I'm bringing her anyway.
Yeah, you're sending her in to heal.
Yeah. If I was really lucky, I could have actually got her in time to keep that one villager alive perpetually.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, it doesn't work. Okay. So.
Ooh, yeah, he won't be able to take one more hit.
Worth a try.
Please miss. Thank you. Why is that soldier technically stronger? Please kill him. Get him out of the way. Death Knight is not coming for me. Oh.
I thought the whole purpose of the Death Knight was to be intimidating.
That
and to...
villager just vulneraried.
Oh, nice.
We have more time. Olga Narn.
Notice how when you use that move, the Crest of Flames pops up?
Not always. It has a chance to proc whenever I attack.
I see.
Such power dwells within.
That was not
It
super
seems I've
effective.
exhausted
You can
this
just
topic.
blow.
I think that's good against, specifically against monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong though.
Ooh, that's the spirit.
Oh, another critical.
Yep.
I'll celebrate later.
I'm glad they still have the goofy horse movement on paladin crits.
Gotta keep improving.
Where it leaps forward and back is...
Yeah. Yeah, it's always had slightly, like, over-exaggerated horse movement.
Hey, thanks.
Okay. So this guy apparently had a vulnerary on him. So, he has way more free time. The only problem is if he decides to rush
Run
Solon.
into...
At which point, time travel. It's the only thing I can probably think of. Okay, we're almost done though.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice. Oh, I didn't even notice that guy there. Whatever.
Now, if you take care of the Death Knight, will he no longer pop up in any
No,
other...
I think he shows up anyway. He just, like, retreats or who knows what. Okay, please, random villager, don't just rush to Solon. Oh, question. Death Knight going to fight. Ah, that would have been a good time for a crit. Sup, Holmes?
Oh, wow. Nice.
Ruptured Heaven. What the heck does that do?
I don't know. Sword of the Creator only increases based on... Oh.
No. What does Grounder do? Effective against flyers. Alternatively, I could just Gambit the sucker.
What will that do to him, though?
He won't be able to fight
and how
back.
will he attack you? Oh, I see. He won't be able to fight back.
Well, no. He wouldn't be able to counterattack.
Hmm.
It's not worth it. I think I'm just gonna hit him.
My pleasure. Do your best to kill me with that blade.
So unless he pulls out some, like, magical nonsense, we're golden.
Mm-hmm.
Recover to Gambit use.
What can Leonie do? Or is she just going to take out the other ones?
Yeah, I was gonna hit this guy.
How do you like that?
Like, she can actually probably do just as much damage to the death. Okay, no, that's an exaggeration. Oops, I don't want to attack. I wish to heal. Yeah, I wish to heal.
Appreciate it.
As long as that guy does not rush Solon.
Wait, why aren't you sending Claude around? Where can he go?
Not anywhere. I was keeping him in the wings to kill this guy. I think we're good at least for a little while longer.
What did that do?
Hurts.
Was
That's
that
what
just
that
a
did.
stun or no?
Predictable.
He's edging closer to Solon. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's convenient. Now, admittedly,
Ooh,
this
10
is gonna
HP.
hurt a lot. Let's see. What else do I got? Thunder? Ain't
That
gonna
barely
do
does anything.
biscuits to him. Sword?
Mm.
Nope. Sword of the Creator. Ugh, that's gonna hurt. Unless I miss.
Oh, the miss.
That's a bad miss. Well, that's why I brought her along.
What about the archer?
Don't care.
Oh.
My blade craves their flesh. The weak will eventually die.
Yep, receive the dark shell.
What does he want anyway? In any case, we need to take care of Solon.
Okay. Assist, heal. Heal him.
Sorry.
Okay. Then slug this man before the other villager just kills himself on Solon.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would just be embarrassing and just awful.
We've rescued as many as we can. Now it's time to capture Solon.
Okay. Hilda, it's time to do your dark duty.
Could you imagine all the bragging rights Leone has right now for having laid
Yeah,
the final
taking out
blow?
the Death Knight and saved the main character. Oh man.
Mhm.
Why is there no bonus dialogue for that kind of thing? Anyway, holy crap, Hilda the Wall rolls right through.
It's too bad she isn't trained in magic because then she could be the new Death Knight, Dark Knight. Hilda, wow.
She is so stinking strong.
Don't expect much more than that.
Her resistance is butts, but
Why
whatever.
have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
It's over. All we can do is focus on our next move. I'll have a look around the village. There may still be people who need our help.
Sage them all. Oh, I get some money. Sweet. I don't need
More
that.
advanced seal. Oh.
Oh. Creepy portents. Well, that was...
Yeah, Leonie's motivation increased. Did she kill the Death Knight?
Yeah, she did. I was hoping the main character would, but being a mage
Miss.
for that battle was not great.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum. They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Remire village.
There you are.
Uh-oh.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent that? With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
Wait a minute. What is going on? So, are there several dissident factions? Because there's the slithering whatevers, and then there's the Flame Emperor's gang.
I'm not going to say yes, but what happens if you say yes? Is this the quote-unquote secret fourth route or something? It can't be.
Nah, it's one of those things where I hate it how he was going, oh, if I had known that my colleague was doing this to people, I wouldn't have abided with it. But then it's just like, no, you know that these people would, I mean, this guy's completely aware that the Death Knight was kidnapping people and trying to siphon their blood.
So if you say yes, they say you're lying. All right. Well, I must refuse.
Pity, though not unexpected. Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
Gerald, Professor, have you seen Claude?
What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it! He's gone.
He would have teleported away even without Hilda intervening.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed.
How so?
You've been angry since we first arrived in Remire village. And you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
It's thanks to the students.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery, if only so I could see your face lit up like that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
A reason to leave? Or wasn't I born after you left the monastery?
No, I thought that he was born at the monastery, but I always wanted to know the reason why we left.
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time. Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Just what was that about? I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
I want to know too.
Hey, Teach. That assignment wasn't my favorite, I've got to admit. I suppose pretending to be unaffected doesn't do anyone any good. That was terrible to behold. It's always hard to see innocents die.
Wasn't strong enough.
Hey, all you can do is keep smiling, keep marching. That's part of a leader's job. We can't give in to despair. Not just for me or for you, but for all of us in the Golden Deer House. We have to keep smiling so the others can move forward too. As long as we don't show that we're disheartened, they'll know they can make it too. That's what matters. Sorry for getting ahead of myself, Teach. That's how I feel, but how you handle it is really up to you. By the way, I hear that guy who calls himself the Flame Emperor showed up in Remire village. I couldn't believe it when Hilda told me the news. What could he be after?
The hero's relics.
Maybe. After all, he was after the sword of the Creator in the Holy Mausoleum. But then they kidnapped Flame and used her blood for their recent attack. Based on that, we should probably assume that their true objective is something other than the relics, don't you think?
You have a point.
Well, what do they want with Flame's blood?
They called this incident an experiment, and they said they got what they came for. That means they might take this success and attempt something even bigger next time.
None of these decisions change the dialogue for the most part.
Yeah, I know. We already came to the conclusion that
So
many of them feed
if I
into the
pick
same
wrong,
answers.
it almost never matters.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, that's all we can assume. There are far too many things we still don't know. Flane, your timing is impeccable. Would you care to join us for a while, fair lady?
What? Why? Oh my.
Damn, she gave us the slip. In any case, I doubt she knows the full story. It seems more like she has something on her mind that she can't divulge.
Probably you're pushing too hard.
Maybe.
Seems like it would be better to push Seth for an explanation. Or, best of all, to go above his head and ask Rhea. Now that we know Tomas was an enemy, we can't be sure that exposing the Church's secrets would be to our benefit. Where are the answers I seek? Where are they?
You did well handling that awful business in Remire village.
While you were gone, I was discussing what I hope to learn from Geralt. And people in chat are saying, yeah, if you were adopted or abandoned, that would be a cop-out, because then you don't know
who your actual parents are.
Yeah.
Rhea and Seth. No.
Yeah.
I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic! Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Is she starting to become more insistent? At which point you're gonna have to speak for her.
To which?
Well, so she was asking how did Tomas escape your gaze, but so who are these villains? It would be interesting to know what they are. We know that Tomas came to the monastery specifically because he was looking for the crest blood.
Yeah, it's true. So who are these villains?
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia before returning to the monastery once again just last year. After having worked at Garreg Mach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish? Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
In the long history of the Church of Seiros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fódlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fódlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
They must be stopped.
I have truly come to rely on you. I believe that the monastery will remain safe so long as we have you. We do not yet know the enemy's objective or whereabouts. For now, please devote yourself to preparing for whatever comes next.
That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power. I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly
dear Professor. May the goddess Sothis protect you.
The goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
Is
I
something
knew it.
the matter?
Sothis is the goddess.
I'd never heard the name of the goddess.
I see. Sothis is the goddess's true name. Please do not use it carelessly. Farewell.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, go.
I knew she was the goddess.
Yep. I mean, I think we pretty much called it immediately.
Well, because of the crown and the green hair and the...
Part 1. White Clouds. Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow.
Uh-oh. I don't think we get to have our conversation with your
Though
sweet
most
dad.
stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the Blue Sea Star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg-Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
What's up?
Feels like that one was shorter than usual, but I don't know.
The month or the cutscene?
The like little month recap.
Oh yeah. Well, also there was no deer
Oh yeah.
in that photo
Maybe it was
or
sleeping.
image, I should say.
Getting money. Luis's birthday, he gets flowers.
Sorry to trouble you.
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how. Oh darn, there's trash over there.
Hard at work, I see.
Hey, Professor. The cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Seiros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean. The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines.
Are you a believer?
Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else. What do you think? You'd go the extra mile for Lady Rhea, wouldn't you?
Hard to find the time.
Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is. She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fódlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Remire village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind. She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her.
It must be really awkward to be in the main protagonist situation because here people have this religion and you potentially have their goddess stuck in your head talking to you. Wouldn't it be weird if she had been sealed away and could only be freed or reborn with this bloodline or crest or something?
Yeah.
And the bishop has been leading things her way.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm always thinking the worst, but we'll have to see.
It's about more than kindness.
Hang on. You trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do. I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better.
Wasn't, though.
Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
We are planning a grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
A ball! This will be excellent! But also...
Chapel?
It is a building that was once a temporary sanctuary, at a time when the monastery was under renovation.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
Which knight? Eloise?
Probably Eloise.
Reporting for duty, Lady Rhea.
Or Gerald? Okay.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important matters.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Gerald has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh. This will be convenient. I don't have that much money, do I? That's okay. Question. Convoy?
You also have the seal for the Death Knight, don't you?
Yeah, so I'll have to give that to a character for dark magic. Let's see. Certifications. I could become the Dark Mage.
Well, also, isn't there the Dark Knight?
Yeah, there's a Dark Mage, Dark Knight.
But are you lacking Dark Knight as a potential?
Is it?
Oh no.
Oh,
you
Dark
have it
Knight
there.
requires the Master Seal.
Oh.
Which,
Interesting.
yeah, all of these require Master Seal.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I guess the only two that require it would be Warlock. No, not even. Because the Warlock requires the Advanced Seal. It's purely to get the Dark Mage class.
Mm-hmm. Maybe when you defeat him later in the game. So, are these things you're going to give to yourself, Lorenz? Who else was?
I don't know.
Acclimated.
I don't know who I'm gonna
dark
give
magic?
it to. Certainly not Claude. I mean, oh, and Lysithea can't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Mage and Dark Bishop. Oh, is Dark Bishop? No. Is it literally a male-only class?
Are all the dark classes male only? And only for
straight
those
up
with
don't
dark.
even see Dark Bishop as an option. Because I see Bishop and Warlock.
Does Warlock need the black magic?
Oh, wait, hold on.
I mean, he is dark mage.
Maybe it's just very specific to certain people. Only units who learn dark magic naturally are Lysithia and Hubert. I'm not seeing Dark Bishop here at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
where's Lysithia? Can you look at under advanced?
this is Lysithia. Except for she can learn it naturally, but she can't actually spec into any of the classes.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, so I think I might just sit on that for a while. Because straight up it would have to be a male caster, and I don't really have any of those. Yeah, it only shows up on people with Dark Mage. Oh, I see. So once they become Dark Mage, they can get it. Either way, I don't think I have any certifications that I want to care about. I guess I'll get... I will get Brawler. I know. Next...
Oh, what? Ugh.
Yeah, it didn't look great.
A new pet.
But next time we get a free period to like grind, I'm probably gonna just take X out and max out all of these subclasses real quick. Anyway, let's explore. And by explore, yeah, that's why it always takes so long to load into the Baltimore, because it actually loads the whole monastery. Doesn't look like there's many side quests this time around.
Talk to Sothis?
Yeah.
Tomas. No. Solon, was it not? And the Flame Emperor. It is most clear that something has transpired, and it relates to you somehow. Or is the fault my own, and you're just caught inside the wave? Sothis, the goddess of this world. I bear her name. How confusing. I feel as though my head has turned to mush.
Is this? No, that's Bulletin board. Okay, so we have... Oh, the White Heron Cup. Which is this month only. Adventures in wood carving. Okay, one last thing that I don't really care about, but I'm going to go check out the... I'm going to go... Oh, wait, no, that's not where I meant to go. I'm going to go check out the renown statues. Because I should have a lot of renown. Not that it matters too much. And then we're just going to go to bed. And I might do some fishing between now and next time we play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What's the other thing?
Need something?
Nope,
See you again
nothing else.
soon.
The other thing to check is, if we check roster, there's something about the dancing competition, where the higher the charisma of your...
Dancing competition? You mean the ball is
Yeah,
dancing?
the ball. Well, you still have to pick a dancer. Like, this is where you get access to the dancer class, but only for one person.
Ooh.
And so it has to be somebody with a lot of charisma.